Hey guys, Nicole here with Obscure Reptiles and Caging, and today we're going to show you the importance of having a generator when you breed ball pythons. So let's get started. Alright guys, so as you know, we breed reptiles here, and we haven't shown you guys yet, and this is not really how I wanted to show you guys, but we have moved all of our reptiles to a completely different room. They were all upstairs in our house, and it was working really well, except we don't have a door to the upstairs, so a lot of heat was getting up there, a lot of the air conditioning was just getting back down, and it was very difficult having house central air while running a window AC to fight the heat put off by the reptiles. So we made the decision to take a day and move everything, and I want to say thank you to the friends that came over and helped us move, because we couldn't have done it without you. But everything, this is actually only day 4 of these guys being down here, and we've also made some big changes. We're going to do a whole video on these, but we just lost power. It's the middle of the day on a Sunday, and we live close to the transformer. We saw it blow up, and we have absolutely no power. And since these guys are now in the basement, it's a cold, rainy day, Since it's a cold, rainy day, we needed to be able to at least get heat on for some of the animals. So I'm going to show you guys our setup for like these emergency situations and things that you guys should have, especially ones you've never thought of. One, make sure you always have flashlights in your reptile room, because it was a pain trying to find this one. But we're gonna do a much better, walkthrough video for you guys. But most importantly is daytime, so these guys have to be turned on. These are our Ackies. Because we've got all the snakes in here, we just pumped this bad boy up to 85 to start, just to keep the whole room warm. We have a generator running outside. That's what the humming is. And the only things that did not come down here are the bearded dragons. These couple little babies, this is actually an Ackie cage, but this is actually an Ackie cage setup. But we're using this right now just to give these guys some heat, some warmth, because they actually live upstairs, but we brought them down here just to keep them nice and warm so they have some power. We do still have, I think, 2 of these left available, the leatherbacks, so if anyone's got any questions, let us know. But pretty much these guys are all shut off because we've got the heat blasting at 85. I'm actually probably going to raise it up closer to 90, but I just didn't want to go too hot and blow our generator or anything like that. But very important to have. Flashlight helps significantly. This one actually really sucks. Make sure you have batteries. And the way we ran the generator was we just have this one long extension cord and these smaller ones all plugged up into a high power splitter like this. It's never ever recommended to run a heater like I'm doing right now, but since I am staying here in this room until the power comes back on, whether that's a few hours or a few days, it's going to be safe. And if for some reason I have to leave, this has to unfortunately be shut off. Make sure you have a good extension cord, not like this little white one that's running to that guy. Make sure you've got a really good one, like this one down here. And this very annoying beeping sound that you hear is the second reason why we waited to come down here, because this is actually a backup sump pump. So it's nice and dry in there, luckily, but it has been raining and we have had floods in the past. So this right here is actually hooked up. It's kind of like a car battery down here. Monthly you have to give it water, but this completely runs our sump pump when the regular one is not functioning. So if you're going to have your reptiles in the basement, this is highly, highly recommended. And it does this beep to let you know that there is no power running to it. Another cool little thing we did was back here is our water for our washer. We put a splitter on that. We've got this super long hose, and it's an expandable one. So when we want to water all the animals, we can just turn that on, and it gives fresh water all the way out there. We'll do a voiceover so you guys don't have to hear this, because it's pretty loud. wait. Alright guys, so if you have absolutely no idea why I'm jumping in right now, that means you must have missed our completely free ball python giveaway that we are running right now. Make sure you go back and check out that video. We're going to be linking it right in the description box below. That way it's easy for you guys to find. But you do need to be entered in that first original video for these extra entries to count. So make sure, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you check out that video and come right back. But what we are doing is we are giving away extra entries throughout a couple of videos, anywhere between when we posted that giveaway video all the way until it ends, which is around November 2nd. So, spoiler, there are a total of, including this, 3 videos that give away 3 extra free entries. It's for a beautiful hypo orange dream little boy that we have, and this is just like a thank you guys. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, so again, thank you guys so much. We really truly appreciate you watching. So we're doing another 3 free entries, and all you're gonna have to do is share whatever our favorite video is, whether it's our heat tape, which is our most popular, the giveaway video, this video, an Ackie monitor care guide, whatever you guys like the most, just share it to your social media. We highly prefer that you do it to Facebook. That way you can actually tag us in it, and it makes it a lot easier. We can see that you've done it. If not, just make sure you take a screenshot of it. Once you've done that, just comment what your dream morph ball python is in the comments below, and that way we will know that you have shared. That way you are participating, and make sure you guys get those extra 3 entries. This is now the 3rd time I've hopped into a video between that giveaway and now. So if you guys haven't found those, we do 3 extra free entries for each of those. So if you've participated in this video, those 2 videos, and that original giveaway, that is 10 free extra entries to win this little baby. This is all as a thank you, especially for you guys who are watching all of our content. Thank you so much. But just make sure that you share whatever your favorite video is. Tag us if that's easier for you guys. And if you're new to this or you're a little confused, you can also go right over to our Twisted Reptiles Facebook page. Sometimes we upload the videos right there. You can also share them directly from that if it's easier for you. But that's it. Let's get back to the video. So I thought this would be just a nice quick little video to show you guys some things you definitely want to have. I'd also highly recommend, if you guys have whether a few animals or a lot of animals, you go ahead and get some of these. These are warmers for shipping. Even if you don't ship your animals, you might want to get a pack or 2 of those. They're not super expensive or anything like that. Maybe it's like 20 bucks for a pack of 10, or maybe you get even more. But let's say worst case scenario happens and you have no generator, you don't have propane or gas for your generator, or you know, something happens, it's winter and you can't get anything to use for a generator. Worst case scenario is you can take one of those shipping heaters, package your snake up in a box with insulation, just like you're going to actually ship that animal, and you can keep them safe in there. For shipping, normally it's 12 to 24 hours. That heater will work a lot longer. I wouldn't recommend leaving them in there longer than, let's say, 12 or 24 hours without checking on them, taking them out, giving them water, let them stretch, make sure they're okay. But make sure, you know, there's air holes, they're properly packaged, but that might help save your animals one day if needed. You can also get glow sticks, which work really nice, especially if you're trying to get a little bit of light in your reptile room and you have no power. The biggest issue with us right now is we don't have that many extension cords, so we are unable to, you know, heat up all the racks individually. Plus, I don't want to do too much power at once, so right now we're just going to be doing this space heater. We have talked to the power company. They said it should only be a few hours, but you know, if it goes longer, then we're just going to run out and grab ourselves some bigger extension cords, plug everybody in, and leave the heat off. But this way everyone is able to stay nice and warm. As you can see, they're not really too fazed by it. Alright guys, so I hope that this helped you guys. Hopefully you're never in this situation, whether you've got one animal or, you know, whether you have one reptile or 100. It's always good to be prepared. There's lots of little tips and tricks. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe, because we do new videos every single Wednesday, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday.